Have you heard the news that could change your financial situation overnight? Are you one of the millions of Americans who could see up to $6,000 in Social Security payments hitting your account as early as tomorrow? The Social Security Administration has just confirmed what many seniors have been hoping for: a substantial boost in benefits that could provide much-needed relief during these challenging economic times. If you're collecting Social Security benefits or know someone who is, this information could be life-changing. The Social Security Administration's recent announcement has sent waves of excitement through retirement communities across the nation. After months of seniors struggling with rising costs and inflation concerns, the SSA has finally responded with what many are calling the most significant payment adjustment in recent history. But what exactly does this mean for you and your loved ones, and how can you ensure you're receiving every dollar you're entitled to? These are the questions we'll answer today, providing you with the information you need to navigate these changes confidently. The next round of Social Security checks will include substantial adjustments that could mean significant increases for many beneficiaries across various benefit categories. While the headlines mention $6,000, it's important to understand how this figure applies to your specific situation. Not everyone will receive this exact amount, but the increases are expected to be meaningful for virtually all recipients. Have you been wondering how these calculations are made and what factors determine your specific increase? The timing of these payments follows the SSA's established schedule, which divides recipients into 3 groups based on birth dates. If your birthday falls within the first 10 days of the month, you could see these enhanced payments as early as tomorrow. For those born between the 11th and 20th, your payments typically arrive during the second week of the month, and if your birthday falls between the 21st and the end of the month, you can expect your payment during the third week. But have you considered how banking holidays might affect these dates? Even a single day's delay could impact your budget if you're not prepared. Rather than a single lump sum payment, the $6,000 figure represents the potential cumulative increase some beneficiaries might see over the coming months. The actual monthly increase will vary based on several factors, including your current benefit amount, your work history, and the specific Social Security program you're enrolled in. Are you aware of how your lifetime earnings affect your benefit calculations? This relationship is crucial to understanding your potential increase. For retired workers who have maximized their benefits by delaying claiming until age 70, the increases could be particularly substantial. When combined over several payment cycles, these higher monthly amounts could indeed approach or even exceed the $6,000 figure that's generating so much excitement. But what about those who claimed benefits early? Will they see proportionally smaller increases, or has the SSA implemented special provisions to ensure equitable distribution of these enhanced payments? Supplemental Security income recipients will also see meaningful increases. The federal payment standard for SSI is being adjusted to provide relief for some of America's most vulnerable citizens. For couples receiving SSI, the combined increase could represent a significant boost to monthly household income. But have you considered how these increases might affect eligibility for other needs-based programs like SNAP or Medicaid? Understanding these interactions is essential for maximizing your overall benefits package and avoiding unintended consequences. What's particularly noteworthy about these payment increases is that they're not simply the result of routine annual adjustments. The SSA has implemented special measures in response to the unique economic challenges many beneficiaries are currently facing. Recent legislative changes have impacted how benefits are calculated, potentially resulting in higher payments for millions of Americans. Additionally, the cost of living adjustment methodology has been refined to better reflect the actual expenses seniors face, particularly in categories like healthcare, housing, and groceries. But do you know which expenses have seen the most significant increases and how the SSA's calculations account for these changes? It's important to understand that while these increases represent a significant boost for many recipients, they don't necessarily indicate a permanent change in how benefits are calculated long-term. The SSA regularly reviews and adjusts payment amounts based on economic conditions and available funding. Have you thought about how these temporary increases might affect your financial planning for the years ahead? What strategies might help you make the most of this temporary boost while preparing for future adjustments that could move in either direction? For those who rely primarily or exclusively on Social Security for their income, these increases could provide meaningful relief during challenging economic times. The extra funds could help cover rising costs for essentials like prescription medications, utilities, and groceries. But are you utilizing all the available resources to maximize your benefits? Many seniors are unaware of additional programs they might qualify for that could further supplement their income and reduce their expenses. Have you explored all the options available to you? The Medicare Savings Program, for example, could help cover healthcare costs not addressed by traditional Medicare. Similarly, the Extra Help Program assists with prescription drug expenses. When combined with increased Social Security payments, these programs could provide substantial financial relief. But have you checked your eligibility for these additional benefits? Many eligible seniors never apply simply because they don't know these programs exist or find the application process intimidating. Are you leaving money on the table by not exploring these options? For those wondering about the logistics of receiving these enhanced payments, direct deposit remains the fastest and most secure method. If you haven't set up direct deposit yet, now might be the time to consider it. Those still receiving paper checks may experience delays compared to those with electronic payments. But is your banking information up to date with the SSA? Even a small error could result in payment delays that could disrupt your financial planning. When was the last time you verified your payment information with the Social Security Administration? It's also worth noting that these increases come at a time when scammers are increasingly targeting Social Security recipients. The SSA has issued warnings about fraudulent calls and emails claiming to help beneficiaries claim their increased payments or verify information to receive the boost. Remember, the SSA will never call you unprompted to ask for personal information or demand payment. If you receive such a call, how should you respond? Hanging up immediately and reporting the incident to the SSA's fraud hotline is your best course of action. Have you discussed these scam warnings with older family members who might be vulnerable to such tactics? For beneficiaries who have questions about their specific payment amounts or who don't receive the expected increase, contacting the SSA directly is advised. However, due to high call volumes expected around payment dates, using the My Social Security online portal might be more efficient. Have you created your online account yet? This tool provides immediate access to benefit information and can help you track your payments without waiting on hold for hours. The digital portal also allows you to update personal information and preferences that might affect your payment delivery. These payment increases reflect the SSA's recognition of the unique financial challenges many beneficiaries face in today's economy. While the exact amount you'll receive depends on your specific circumstances, the overall trend indicates a substantial boost for most recipients. But have you considered how to best utilize these additional funds? Creating a budget that prioritizes essentials while allowing for some quality of life improvements could help maximize the impact of these increases. Are there particular expenses you've been postponing that might now be manageable with this additional income? Financial experts recommend considering several strategies for making the most of these increased payments. Some suggest allocating a portion to an emergency fund, particularly important for those on fixed incomes. Others recommend addressing high-interest debt that may have accumulated during tighter financial times. And for those in a more stable position, investing a portion of the increase could help build additional security for the future. Which approach makes the most sense for your specific situation? Have you consulted with a financial advisor who specializes in retirement planning to discuss the best use of these additional funds? The timing of these payment increases coincides with several other economic factors that could affect seniors' financial situations. Changes in Medicare premiums, prescription drug costs, and housing expenses all play a role in determining how far these increased benefits will stretch. Are you aware of how these factors interact with your Social Security benefits? Understanding the complete financial picture is essential for making informed decisions about your money. Community resources can also play a vital role in helping seniors maximize the impact of these increased payments. Many local senior centers offer financial counseling specifically tailored to those receiving Social Security benefits. Additionally, nonprofit organizations in many communities provide assistance with applications for supplemental programs that could further enhance your financial situation. Have you explored the resources available in your community? A single conversation with a knowledgeable advisor could open doors to benefits you never knew existed. Your financial future is too important to leave to chance. Stay informed, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next video with more critical information you can't afford to miss.